scholars and faculty members and our colleagues. Today we have a special session on 5G core installation, hands-on training by Sri Mani Shankar. Sri Mani Shankar is very bright student and he is Indian Telecom Service Officer from 2020 batch. He is expert in software and hardware, and he has undertaken this project given by Ashok sir, installation of 5G core, and he successfully uh, carried out and demonstrated to his batch also. So same Mani Shankar has been invited to give a demo for the 5G installation. And so with this, his presentation, our FDP program will certainly enrich. And I request Mani Shankar to proceed with his presentation. Mani Shankar, we are eager to hear you. Please go ahead.
So, Mani, if Parth and other friends are also there, if they can introduce themselves one by one.
I think they are not in this session.
Okay, they are not there. Okay, so please go ahead. And before that, you can brief what all you are trying to do as part of this session so that everyone is aware.
Okay, sir. So, good morning, everyone. I am Mani Shankar Meena. I am a DoT ITS of 2020 batch, and currently I am posted in DoT headquarters in AS wing. And in today's session, I am going to discuss about how we can install an open source 5G core into our own system and how to do some experimentations about it. And we will also install a simulation of a mobile device and GNB, which is GNOT B, which is access level devices. So we will experiment with all those things. So basically, open source 5G core softwares are available in the market, and there are many different softwares like Open 5Gs, Free 5GC, and there are many others. And in today's session, we will discuss about the Open 5Gs, open source 5G core. So in in this type of 5G core, we can using this 5G core we can build our own 5G in a box, and we can also develop a network related 5G core. And there are many different 5G cores. So let's start our discussion. So here I'm assuming that the basics of 5G is already known to all of you. So I'm sharing my screen. So is my screen visible to everyone?
No.
I think there is some issue. It is
Mani, you can share your screen.
Yes, I am trying to share, but it is not working, sir. There may be some issues, I think.
So are you able to see the share screen or
No, sir.
No, sir.
no? I'm asking Mani whether he is able to share. So Mani, are you able to see the share button on the team or Mani, can you hear?
He's muted.
Yes, that's muted. If it is not working well, then you can disconnect and connect again and try. Madhukar can make you presenter once you join again. इधर ही चलना है। मधुकर आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
उनको गाइड कीजिए, अगर नहीं हो रहा तो डिस्कनेक्ट करके
हाँ।
कनेक्ट करेंगे।
ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर। इसके पहले मैंने टेस्ट कराया था सर। मैं एक बार कराता हूँ।
हेलो मधुकर,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm online with Mani.
उनका लैपटॉप थोड़ा रीस्टार्ट हो गया है, तो he'll
हाँ,
take
yes.
2 minutes to join again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
थोड़ा कोऑर्डिनेट कर लीजिएगा।
हाँ, 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 मैं कर रहा हूँ सर। ऑनलाइन हूँ मैं सर उनके साथ।
कर लिया मैंने। Hello. जी। मनीषा, yes sir.
Okay, Mani, are you able to share the screen?
Let me press this. Is it working? No? Sir, my screen visible to you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Now go ahead. Your screen is visible.
Okay, okay. So, in this session, we will, sorry for the trouble, first of all, it was an issue in my PC actually. So we were discussing about the Open 5Gs, which is a Open 5G core implementation. So we will start from. So this is official website of the Open 5Gs, and in this website we can see that there is a link of documentation. Find the documentation of the 5Gs, Open 5Gs. This is the documentation of Open 5Gs. So we will when we will click on the quick start guide, we will land to this page. So in Open 5Gs, this we can find two kind of the architecture like SA and NSA, which NSA like non-standalone and SA is standalone. So it in this architecture it is separated in CU and user plane and control plane, CP and UP. And in NSA core, which is 5G, 4G, 5G NSA core, these are the components which are available in Open 5Gs: MME, HSS, PCRF, SDWC, SDW, PGWC, and PGWU. And in SA implementation, these are the components, network functions which are available. So in this session, we will basically implement and run the
Sir,
SA
can
code.
you, sir, excuse me?
Yes.
Sir, a little bit slow, sir. Just once again. When you open the 5Gs, we have to click the documentation.
Okay. Yes.
Can you repeat once, sir? Just
Google search on Open.
Little bit slow. Please go a little bit slow, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. So just open this website, open5gs.org. When you will go to this website and scroll down, you will find this link, documentation. Yes. So this is the official documentation of Open 5GS. And when you will click on this link, this will land you to the official documentation of Open 5GS. Has everyone reached till here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you can find this. Almost everything will be available in this website. You can find the user's guide like Quick Start. In Quick Start, you can easily you can find the guide to easily implement and install this Open 5GS, and there are different tutorials, other tutorials also, like for roaming testing, Dockerize implementation. Dockerize means like containers, and some test cases are also available, like demonstration of 3 Gbps load testing for accelerated UPF in Open 5GS. In this test case, we basically implement 3 user equipments which load the Open 5GS core with 3 Gbps data. And there are different tutorials which are sent by individuals are also available when you will scroll down. So you can explore more. So we will just go to Quick Start. Just click on Quick Start. And when you will reach here, you will land to this page. Have you reached till here?
Yes.
Okay. So Open 5GS implementation is of two types. Like it is implemented in NSA and ASA. In NSA core, these are the components which are available: MME, HSS, PCRF, and all the other components you can see. And the other core implementation of core is SA, standalone core. So these are the network functions like component which are available in this core. This implementation: NRF, ACP, ACPP, AMF, SMF, and other components which you can find in 5G architecture. Okay, so basically we will install this 5G core in our system. So for that, first we will install a virtual machine manager. In our case, we will use virtual box, and on that virtual box we will create a virtual machine, and using that in that virtual machine we will install our operating system Ubuntu and install our software. So has everyone downloaded these two softwares which are the prerequisite for this session?
Which software?
VirtualBox and Ubuntu.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you share that link to the chat window so that quickly will it take so much time or what?
The download of Ubuntu will take time because its size is for 5 GB, so it will take some time. So.
Sir, I have Mac OS, but what I can see here on the home page of Open 5GS that the installation guide is for Mac OS 2. So I'll proceed with that. Will that be fine?
Okay, fine.
Okay, thank you.
So you have to install in your native OS, like your host OS, you have to install.
Yeah.
Basically, what you can do is to just install the virtual box for this Mac OS.
Windows, when you install
Hello.
So for rest one, like they need to install for window or VirtualBox
Yes.
7.014 for
VirtualBox
Windows.
available for hello. VirtualBox is basically available for different platforms like Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and for all these major platforms it is available. So user of any OS.
So for Ubuntu like we need Linux distribution, right?
Basically, your host OS is Ubuntu, right?
Sorry.
I'm asking your host OS is Ubuntu, right?
Okay, so just you are suggesting Ubuntu. Okay, so that's.
I'm just asking that which OS is installed in your system.
So currently, like Windows is there, so we should go for Windows. No?
Okay.
I think there is some mic in the background. Just switch off the mic, please. Hello.
Sir, excuse me, nothing was audible. There was too much noise.
Sir, one thing you can do, like you can tell us the steps. First, tell us the steps, and then like we can go for the installation. At least once, at least tell the full step by step. Then those steps we will follow as per installations.
Okay, fine.
That will be easier. Like quickly, you can go through the steps, first, second steps, and what we need to do, and then if you are going for installation, then that will be fine. Most of us can be able to do that.
Okay, so I'm basically sharing the link for VirtualBox if you can install if you have internet connection. Okay, give me some time.
Sir, for Windows user, they have to install the Windows hosts, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, sir. If Ubuntu 22 is there a necessary of VirtualBox installation?
If you already have Ubuntu 22, you can natively install in the same.
Okay.
If you have some Windows or Mac OS, you have to install this Ubuntu and VirtualBox. So basically, this is the link you can download VirtualBox from here. For different hosts, it is available Windows, Mac OS, and Linux distributions. So in my case, it is Windows. So when I will download this distribution from here, I will find this file, VirtualBox 7.0.14. I will just install this software.
Sir, can you tell like if we have Ubuntu then?
Sir, can someone mute the background?
Can someone mute the background?
Okay, finish. So in our VM VirtualBox setup is installed. It is just a next and finish setup, just like another package. So once you will install this, it will start. It will start automatically, and okay.
Sir, those who have Ubuntu need not do this, no, sir?
Yes, you don't need. Actually, if you don't want to mess with your native system, I will recommend you do this. Or you can use LVM Linux virtual machine also, if you know how to use it. So in this installing our virtual box, I will get this window and I will create a new virtual machine here by clicking at this button new. And I will type my custom name like Ubuntu. Yes. And select the image and once I will download the Ubuntu image, from this website ubuntu.com. I have to download from here. Those who have downloaded will find this file, this image file, Ubuntu 22.04.4 desktop MB64. This is the file we will get after downloading. So I will basically select this file in the ISO image tab. Just select this file in downloads.
So we need both the software, Ubuntu as well as VirtualBox, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
You need both the software. Once you will install the software, you will get this window, and after clicking on new, you will get this one. Here you have to enter your name of your new virtual machine and the ISO image which you want to run with this virtual machine. And when you will click on next, and this is the username. In my case, I'm entering MSM. Enter.
Yeah, one second. Could you just repeat from the names?
Okay, fine. So here I'm repeating from starting. After getting this window, you will get this. You have to click on and this button new and enter name here like Ubuntu in my case and select the OS from others. Select your image file, which is basically a ISO image file, and just click on next. And it will ask the configuration of our OS, which we will install in our virtual machine, like the username of OS and passwords and host name and domain name. So username for our OS will be MSM. Password you can enter from
No, after selecting others, then we have to proceed with.
After selecting others, this window will open. Your file manager basically. You have to navigate to the file Ubuntu which you have downloaded. Have you downloaded the Ubuntu file?
Oh, okay, fine.
Just open and click on next. After clicking on next, you will get this window. Here you have to enter and details like your username, password, host name, and domain name. For domain name, just change the first one or leave it as it is. Will not be useful in our case.
What will be the password? Any password?
Sorry.
What will be the password? Any specific one?
No, you can enter from your choice. After entering this detail, click next. After clicking next, you will get this window, which will basically ask for you for the hardware requirement of your virtual machine, like the memory, RAM, and processor.
அது கேட்டுட்டு இருக்கேன், நான் எதுவும் பண்ணல இப்போ. ஏன்னா இப்போ வந்து விண்டோஸ்ல போறவங்களுக்கு தானே இது, இப்போ உபுண்டு வரும்போது போயிட்டு இருக்கிறேன்.
Sorry.
So what will be the job of this virtual box? Like what it is going to do for us?
Virtual box, like in like we have a hardware. In hardware, we have a physical processor, a physical RAM, a physical hard disk. And but here, what we want to do is that we want to make a layer above our host OS, like my window. In above my window, we will create a virtual machine. Like this virtual box is a virtual VM manager. Basically, it creates and manages virtual machines. Like it will create a virtual machine, like a virtual computer, which will have its own memory, own processor, and own virtual hard disk. Everything will be virtual. So basically, say I want to run a software which support only Linux system, and I want to run it on Windows. So basically, I will create a virtual machine, or in today's time, there is a WSL, Windows Subsystem for Linux, is also available. But in our case, we are using virtual machine. In that virtual machine, I will install the Linux system.
Okay, okay. So the Linux system will be installed in the virtual box, and then core will be installed there. Is it like that?
Yes, yes, yes. Right. So this is basically asking the hardware requirement of hardware specification of our virtual machine. So our base memory, like our RAM, will be 8 MB. We are setting it to 8 MB. Okay. And we are using 4 processor. Okay, let's set it to 4 MB because that much will not be useful for us. 4096. Oh, sorry. 4 GB we are setting for RAM, and processor we are using for this parameter may be different for your machine, since because of the different configurations. And basically, I recommend that don't go to this orange and red line, or else your host machine performance will be affected. So you can set from your own wish, but don't go beyond the green. So just click on next, and it will ask for a hard disk. So I am keeping this size default because 25 GB will be enough for me. So I am allocating 25 GB of virtual hard disk in my case, and creating a virtual hard disk, new virtual hard disk. I can also use the existing virtual hard disk from this button, and I can opt for to add a hard disk at the later point of time by clicking at this button. So I'm creating a hard disk, which is the default option. So you can leave the default option as it is. Click on next. So this is the summary of your virtual machine. Just have a look and finish. I think there is an issue.
See, this virtual hard disk 25 GB So like our system's memory will be also utilized in that, or like all the space are like virtual and from the cloud? Is it connected with the cloud or something, or what?
No, your hard disk space will be utilized.
Okay, okay. So 25 GB of our space will be utilized for this virtual box.
Not fully in one go. It will just allocate virtually. When it will store some files, it will automatically increase the actual size.
Okay, means when we are running the program at that time it will utilize, otherwise for other like programs, like it is not going to use. Is it like that?
And not like say I have downloaded some file, in my system. So it will allocate the space for that file, and that space will be go to some the location, which is the location for virtual hard disk. You will not find this file in your native system. These will be stored in a virtual disk.
Yes. So we can like, okay, we can cannot utilize that space, but okay. But what is the use? I'm not understanding. Well, that directly we can utilize our own hard disk space, and why to create the virtual space?
Okay. Because we don't want to mess with our native system.
Okay.
Like, and if you will utilize your system's space, it will create files in your system itself, which will be problematic for your native OS.
Okay, fine. Means mainly like this one virtual box will be connected with this different software, right? It is not going to affect our own program files and other things, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
That's the beauty of this program, that without messing with your native OS, you can do different type of experiments, like at kernel level also, which may affect your OS directly. So you can do those experiments also in these virtual machines, and your host OS will be safe.
Instead, can't we put one more? That is, when we divide the drive into different, say B, C, D, E. Why don't we allocate separate drive for this, separate portion of the hard disk for this?
No, it works differently. I'm just allocating a disk. It is not a like there are different things. These are different things. It is out of our
okay.
Basically. Okay, fine. So once when we click the finish button, I will come to your point in some time after we just. Okay, fine.
This steps has to be followed only on Windows, right? I'm using Ubuntu already.
I'm telling you, you can use your native system, but there will be some different configuration which will mess with your native system. So I recommend you use
Virtual.
a machine, but it is
Okay.
not necessary.
Okay. Okay.
You can. Yes. Maybe
Yeah.
some problem. Maybe some you do some wrong configuration. In that case, your system will not be affected. That's the point.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So when you will click finish, it will automatically start your virtual machine, and okay, let me show you it restarting, because your okay, fine. I'm creating. So for your demonstration, I'm again creating this. You will reach here at this page summary, and when you will click finish, our virtual machine will automatically start. It is showing powering VM up. So it is basically starting our virtual machine.
Can you like repeat the steps, like when how we are recalling the virtual Ubuntu through virtual machine? What step we did there?
When you will click the finish button, it will automatically start. You have to do nothing.
Okay, means okay, because both Ubuntu and virtual machine are linked, na? How have you linked them together?
Do you remember the step where? Okay, let me show you. Here you will enter name of your machine, like this one. And when you will click the image ISO image file, you indicate to your Ubuntu image. So this step will link our virtual machine and our OS image.
So what we have downloaded like that, we need to link. Is like that.
Okay, so you have to go at this website ubuntu.com, download.
Yeah, that I have downloaded. I already downloaded. So
Okay,
in
so
that
you will find this file now.
Yeah, file. Okay, directly link that file. That's all.
Yes, you have to directly link that file. You just have to select. Like you have to click at this button, other, and select your file. And then click open. Then you will click next, enter your username and other details. When you click next, allocate hardware resources and virtual hard disk space, and then just click finish. Once you will click finish, this window will open automatically. In this window, you have to enter at this location, try or install Ubuntu, or you just do nothing. It will automatically select this option after 10 seconds. So just enter this button. So this will take another half an hour, I think. So meanwhile, it installed this software, Ubuntu. We may discuss if anyone have any doubt.
Sir, there is
Ubuntu
something
also.
password. So is this any specific username password, or we have to give on our own?
You can give on your own, whatever you want.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, excuse me, sir. We have installed that. We got the thing. After that, what we have to do, sir?
You have installed the VirtualBox Manager.
Yes, sir.
You got this window.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Virtual
Then
manager
you have
window
to,
is there.
okay, you have to click on this button new. And the location of this button will be here. In your case, location of this button will be different. Just look for new.
New
Just
in the virtual manager. Yeah,
yes,
it is there, sir. New is there. New is there.
Just click on that window.
Okay, sir.
That button. You will find this window.
Yeah, we got
And,
virtual machine name and an operating system path.
Just enter name, whatever you want, and the operating system ISO image. At this option, you have
select the ISO image.
ISO image. Other. You have to select other. And look for the file which you have downloaded, the Ubuntu file, Ubuntu image.
Yes, sir. Ubuntu, I think it came, sir. It is there.
Yes or no?
You have downloaded this image.
Oh, Ubuntu.
So just select this image. Hello.
Yes, sir. That is finished, sir. We have got that other window also. Oracle virtual box window also.
This window. So you have to enter your username and password in this window.
Yes, sir. Completed. That's also over.
Okay, fine. This window, is it over?
Yes, sir.
The hardware. Okay. And virtual hard disk?
That is finished, sir. Finished. The installation of that virtual box is also over, sir. Ubuntu Oracle VM virtual box is over. We got the screen.
This screen you have got?
Oracle VM virtualization.
Yes, sir. Yes. That's the window we got.
Okay. Let it install. Now, it is basically installing software. Ubuntu in our virtual machine. It will take some time.
Okay, sir. Now, my doubt is how to link that Open 5GS to this one, sir, after installation.
Okay, after installation, we will basically run this virtual machine and this operating system, Ubuntu.
Okay.
And in that operating system, we will install.
Okay.
How long will it take to download the Ubuntu?
Ubuntu size of file is approximately 5 GB, 4.7 GB basically. So according to your internet, it will take time. So if you have a higher internet speed, then you can download it.
Like I had downloaded the Ubuntu, but the problem is happening with VirtualBox. Like moment we go for download, like it is showing some issues. Like is it like a restricted site or what? Means sometimes.
No, you just type search VirtualBox.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going for window host, but it goes for.
Okay.
Ubuntu downloaded beautifully. That is not an issue. But the moment we go for download for the VirtualBox.
Have you got this page?
Yeah, this page is there. This page is there.
Okay, fine. Then you have gone for Windows.
For Windows.
Okay, fine. Then it should automatically download. Like in my case, it is downloading. What is the issue you are facing?
Yeah, it's telling like the site cannot be reached.
Okay, fine. In that case, you can use the other like. Are you using any LAN kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm using the WLAN, right?
Okay, WLAN. So for that, in that case, you can create a hotspot with your mobile and then just because
Yeah,
there
both,
are
yeah.
so you are
Both cases
using
like it is not working. I just created I thought it may have blocked by the firewall, but in both cases it is not working.
okay.
Okay, I will try in between. You please go ahead.
Maniji, like I have the partition hard disk 128 GB for C partition and 144 GB for D partition. So once I get this, once I will configure the size for the virtual box, where it will be installed in the C or D, or I have to choice.
Okay, you have choice basically. In my case, in our case, I have leave it to default. So you can select the folder when you click on this new button. Basically, ask there is an option folder, which is second option. In that option, you can select where do you want to install your virtual machine. In that same folder, or virtual hard disk will also be installed.
Okay, I have already installed the virtual this box on the default location, which is on the C. Now, when I will get it downloaded Ubuntu, will I get again the choice, or it will be on top of virtual box only?
Sorry, I am unable to get. What are you asking? Hello. What are you asking? I'm unable to understand your question. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically you are asking that when you will download your Ubuntu image.
Yes.
Then what are you asking? What do you want to ask?
Yeah, because I have already installed the virtual box on the C partition.
Okay.
When I will now start installing the Ubuntu on top of the virtual box, which is on the C partition, I have more space on the D partition. So will I get that choice or no? Because the OS is already on the C partition, it will go on the top of that OS.
Hello, excuse me. Can I answer this question? Hello. Excuse me.
Okay, go for it.
Hello, sir. You can create any folder in CRD drive, and you can give the path of that folder. Only one file. There is only one file created, VHD file, which is hard disk file. There is no so many files are there. You can give any folder path for hard disk. There is create only one folder, VHD file, hard disk.vhd. Okay, you can give any path, D drive, C drive, any path. Whole entire partition not taken by this virtual hard disk. Only one file created.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
thank you.
So in our case, when you will go to this PC and OSC, when you will go to your C drive, users and your username, in my case, NTI training NTI print. When you will go to this folder, you will find a folder named VirtualBox VMs. So in my case, my virtual machines are stored in this folder. So basically, you can just copy this folder at any location. Even you can copy this folder in your pen drive. You can plug in another PC which have a virtual box. You can run the same OS, all the tools and software installed in this virtual machine at that location also. So it is completely portable. You can copy and paste this folder at any location. Like you can move this folder from here to your D drive also. In my case, there is no D drive.
So no separate installation is required in that case, means Ubuntu and VirtualBox?
No separate. You have to install VirtualBox in the different system where you want to run this virtual machine. But you don't have to create all that virtual machine and the different, like you don't have to install the 5G software and all the things.
And you can copy anywhere, like any folder, not in the VirtualBox folder only.
Yes. You can directly copy this file to any folder or any other machine directly. We will see how we can do this.
So, sir, in that machine, we need to have only virtual box.
Yes, in that case, I need to have only virtual box. I can directly import my virtual machine using this button, the button add you can find in your virtual machine. When you will open your virtual box manager, you can find this button add.
Which
When
button,
you will this button add.
Add. Okay, okay. We did
When
not
you
to
will click,
install.
sorry.
We need not to install it there. We have to add.
No. You just have to install virtual box, and when you will open virtual box, you will find this button add. And when you will click on this add button, you have to navigate to that folder where your virtual machine is installed, and you have to select this machine.
There's a background noise. If somebody can please mute the mics.
Sir, Mani sir.
Mostly innovative idea. More skills that. K-Pist 1 2 CESM. GRE
Mani sir.
Gigi, yes sir.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Open ಮಾಡಿದೀನಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಪೇಜ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಜ್ ತನಕ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Virtual mission manager is also installed.
ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ.
I think there is a background noise. If somebody can mute all the mics, please.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸಾಕು.
Put the mics, please.
ಎಲ್ವನ್ನ 20 ಅಲ್ವಾ ಅದೇ ಸಾಕು.
Sir, Mani sir, am I audible?
Yes, please.
Sir, Ubuntu is installed. What next?
ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಅದು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೋದು.
Sir, Oracle VM is done.
Virtual boxes.
ಕೇಳೋಣ. ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ಸ್ಬೇಕು.
Sir,
Dr. Please mute the mic background.
Dr. Sheila is not muted.
And Sundar.
Dr. Sheila, can you mute your mic, please?
K-Pist 1 ತೆಗಿಯಪ್ಪ.
Dr. Sheila.
Hello.
Dr. Sheila, can you mute the mic, please?
Mr. Mani Shankar, can you hear us?
ಏನು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರು ಆರಲ್ ಮಾಡೋರು?
Mr. Mani Shankar, if you can hear us, can you resolve our problem?
Mani sir, please unmute yourself.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Am I audible, sir? Sir,
Yes.
Oracle VM virtual box is installed, sir. Ubuntu Oracle
Yes.
VM virtual box is installed. Now, how to link the Open 5GS, that is 5G core with this? What is the next step, sir?
Yeah, I am just telling that. Have you reached at this window? Wait a minute, please. This window.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let it install complete. Let the installation process complete. Once this process will be complete, I will get this window. So this is the username which I have you reached this window?
Yes, sir. We got that window.
Okay, so you will find the username at this which you have entered.
Password. Yes, sir. That is also over.
Okay. Okay, now we can begin our installation process. So to install or sorry. So on first time installation, it will show this promote. You can directly skip this. Just click on next, skip next. It will simply go away. Okay, fine. So this is our virtual machine, Ubuntu installation in the our virtual machine, which is running. So in operating systems, there is a concept of users. So users are of different type and different user have different level of access to the OS operating system. And there is a user root user, which has access to all the levels, like the deepest level, the hardware level, kernel level also. So in our case, by default, or Ubuntu does not, Ubuntu installation does not give us the root access to our username like MSM, in my case MSM. So I have to give my user MSM to access to the root user. So for that, I will turn off this machine, power off. Go to the upper right corner of the window and just click on that and power off from there. Select the power off. Once you will click in this power off, this machine will shut down. Fine. After shutting down, you will find your machine at this location like Ubuntu, powered off. This is the state of this machine. And you just have to double click on it or click this start button and our machine will spin up. And when it will start, we have to press the shift button. Like let's start. And as long as soon as find my window of virtual machine. Wait a minute. This window, just press shift button. I will find this window.
Shift.
Right shift, sorry. Have you got this window? Has everyone got this window? After getting this window, you have to go on the advanced options for Ubuntu. Can someone confirm that you got this window? Okay, fine. So you have to go to advanced options for just press go to you can navigate these options from your arrow key, and by pressing down arrow you can go to the second option and then press enter and go to the second option, Ubuntu with Linux 6.5.0 27 generic recovery mode. The second option 27. Just press enter and you will get this window. After getting have you got this window?
So those who are installed the Ubuntu directly, what should we do, sir?
If you have means native OS.
Yes, native OS.
Okay, you have to do nothing.
Okay.
And go to root. The second last option. Those who have got this window, you can go to root. Second last option.
Type for அதுதான் வருது இது என்ன பண்றாரு ரெக்கவரி மெனு
Shankarji.
Yes, yes.
I have powered off and I have started the system. When I hold the shift button, I'm not getting the same options. I'm getting those options and it's directly logging into Ubuntu.
Okay, then your timing is actually you have to restart the system and do it again.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And those who have got this window, you go to second last option root and then press enter. And here it will ask for your password. So you have to enter your password at this point. Just enter your password. It will show nothing. Just press enter. It will log you in. In my username is and it is logged in as root user. So now I have to add to the root access. So for that, hello. Am I audible? Am I audible to everyone? Can someone confirm?
Yes, sir, it is audible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, okay, fine. So have you got this window and this promote also root@MSM in your case, whatever your username is. Can someone confirm, please? Okay, fine. So after getting this promote, you have to enter some commands. Like you have to give access you have to give MSM user access to the root privileges. So I will just enter some command like user user mode add. I am just adding my user to sudo. Sudo stands for super user. So I will just enter my username MSM here and just press enter. It will add MSM to the sudo group, which is basically have access to the deepest level of the Linux system, like kernel level.
எல்லாம் முடிச்சிட்டு தான் சார் இது வந்திருக்கு பண்ண சொல்றாருன்னே தெரியல.
Fine till here. Okay. Then just enter restart and your system. Okay, sorry. Just enter exit. It will exit from this promote. And you will get this screen, resume clean dpkg this one. You just have to resume. It will ask this promote. You just have to enter, and your system will boot. At this point, there will be some graphic problems with our Ubuntu start. So we can just restart our system. Because we have gone to recovery mode, it automatically enter into a low graphic mode. So we have to restart our system to fix our graphics. So it will restart and I will get this window. And entering my password. Now I have to install some basic tools. And like in Ubuntu, there are virtual network cards also. So this is our final Ubuntu installation has been finished. After creating this Ubuntu installation successfully, I will clone this Ubuntu so I can experiment with my new clone. So whenever I will mess my new clone, I can again generate a new clone from the original Ubuntu installation of virtual machine. For that, I will turn off this machine. And remember, whenever I clone, it will clone in the current state of the machine. Like if I install any kind of software, that software will also available in my clone also. So I just turn off this machine in its default state. I have just changed the user permissions only. I will power off this machine. And just go to virtual machine, VirtualBox manager, and right click on this Ubuntu virtual machine and find this option clone. When you will click this option clone, it will ask the machine of your clone. Name of your clone. In my case, I am creating a clone for my 5G core. So I will enter 5GC. Okay, you have to leave all the other options at the default. So after entering them, just click next and finish. It will create a new clone for you.
File manager. Now you click. Right click.
Right click. Yes, you have to right click on Ubuntu, your virtual machine name, and find this button clone. When you will find this button clone, you click on it, you will find this window. It will ask for name of your clone. You can enter any name you want and just press enter and then finish. It will copy all the files from Ubuntu to 5GC. At this stage, I will find two virtual machines.
Maniji,
Yes.
question like, does that mean like if we have to install some other software on the Ubuntu on the virtual box, like say NS3, will create a clone for every software? Is that like that?
Yes, if you will install any software like in Ubuntu, you will install any software. It will, and when you will clone it, every file, it will just copy the file from Ubuntu to 5GC. Under the hood, whatever it is doing. Basically, it is
Right click.
Basically, it is creating copying file from Ubuntu to a new folder 5GC. That's it. That's all. And creating a new machine.
Okay, thank you.
So whatever software you install in Ubuntu, it will be automatically come into 5GC. So in my case, I have installed nothing. So it
repeat one.
Default OS will come. So
Sir,
whenever
repeat once, sir. This 5GC, how it is included? We open the virtual manager. So we have to right click on the Ubuntu.
Yes, right click and find the second option, clone.
Okay. Right
When
click,
you
second option, float.
Clone, yes. And then enter the name.
Clone. Okay, sir. Then
enter name of your clone. In my case, I have entered 5GC. You can enter anything you want.
in the user thing, we have to C folder it was.
Sorry.
Sir, path you are saying, or Ubuntu clone you have to give 5G.
You have to change the name.
Okay, 5GC.
Leave path on its default state.
Okay, sir.
Just enter the name and press the next button and then finish. It will create a new clone for you. So whenever I will mess with my clone, I can again create a Ubuntu virtual machine, a new clone from Ubuntu virtual machine, and it will be freshly available to me. And I can also take a snapshot like this option. It is out of our scope, so I will not discuss. So I will go here, just start our clone and do experimentation with my clone. Sorry, before starting, I will do one more thing. Okay. Okay. So when you will go to your virtual machine setting option. Okay, so whenever you will go to the setting option of your virtual machine, in my case, I am experimenting with 5GC and leaving my Ubuntu, the original virtual machine, as it is.
Sir, we could not do that step.
5GC, we cannot able to explore it, sir.
So cloning is.
I think your cloning is in progress. I think cloning is in progress. So once it will finish, you will find that option, that new virtual machine.
How much time it will take?
Around 2 to 3 minutes maximum. It will be shown here, na? It will like whenever you will clone, click next. When you will finish it, it will be shown here at this location that you are.
Sir, should we change the path name, sir?
No, nothing you have to change.
Just only name we have to give us 5G.
Yes.
Then you have to click export mode, no, sir?
No, nothing. Next only. Next, not expert mode. Next.
It's not.
So I can right click on my 5GC. When I will go to setting,
Sir, we are not getting the next option at all.
Yes. When you will click clone.
Yes, sir. We are clicking clone, and we have given the
5GC.
The Ubuntu name changed as 5G.
Okay. Then you have to go to the lower right corner. Beside cancel, there is a next button. No?
But we.
You have to click at that button only.
Okay, but it is not.
Is it not working?
Yes, sir. It is not coming. Next button is not coming, sir. It is guided mode. It is showing.
That is enabled.
Guided mode and cancel is enabled, sir.
Guided mode and
cancel, back, finish, cancel. That option is there.
Back,
So only guided mode is enabled.
Name.
So you have at this location, na? Where are you?
Yes, sir. We are at the.
Ma'am, I think you have to give the name as 5GC.
5GC.
Yes, sir. We have given 5GC. We have given, but the next option is not enabled. We don't have next option at all in the window. Screen's here.
Then you can do experiment with your original Ubuntu machine, because I think, okay, fine. Then.
Okay.
When you are installing this, have you clicked this button, skip unintended installation?
Huh?
Okay, fine. Clone. Are you getting this window, basically?
Yeah, we are getting this window, sir. There it was, next option is not there. That's the problem.
What is there?
We are getting guided mode, back, finish, cancel. These options are there.
Okay, then
guided,
you just enter the name and click on finish.
Okay. 5GC. Finish enable. Okay, sir. We'll just.
Okay, so just right click. When you will click your right click on your clone, you will find the setting button. When you will go to your setting button, you can find different options. So when a virtual machine is created, virtual network cards are also created, which are useful for networking purposes. So in VirtualBox, it offers four adapters basically. So in our adapter 1, we have to leave this option as it is, and we have to click at this adapter 2 and enable network adapter. So basically, I want to communicate with my host machine to virtual machine. For that purpose, I have to select this button, host only adapter. In adapter 1, it was net. In adapter 2, I have to select host only adapter. So now I can communicate with my 5GC machine from my host machine. So enable this network, select host only adapter and click on OK. Then start machine or virtual machine by clicking at this option, start.
Okay.
Starting our virtual machine. Enter my password and I will get this window.
Earlier initial stage of the process.
When I will get this window, I will go to the lower left corner of this, or I can press window on or keyboard. I will get this and I will simply enter terminal. I will get this terminal here at this position. So now I have to install some basic tools to communicate with my virtual machine. So I will enter some command sudo apt update. It will ask for the password. I will enter my password. And it will download the package, update to the package lists. After entering this command sudo apt update, I will install some tools. Apt sudo apt install. This command basically install packages. So I will in our case, I will install OpenSSH server and net tools. Net tools. Net tools is basically used to
sir, you please bit slow, sir. We are using native OS, and after clicking on I mean, we have entered sudo apt update, and
then you have to enter sudo.
Then we have to enter
sudo apt install OpenSSH server net tools.
No, we not able to type anything after that. I've entered sudo apt update, and then, sir. இப்படி வந்தாதான் ஆகும் காயத்ரி. அதுக்கப்புறம் டைப் பண்ண எதுவும் வரல.
I think, sir, you have to enter and then it will update.
Ani, your voice is not coming.
Wait a minute, there is some network issue. Hello, sir.
Now it is coming. Now
डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया था तो मैंने दोबारा कनेक्ट किया है. शेयर आप वो इनेबल कर दीजिए.
Madhukar, make him presenter. Madhukar, are you around?
Yes, I'm making.
Please make him be connected.
Yes, Mani, I have made you presenter. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Is my screen visible?
Yes, visible.
Yes, sir.
So जी सर, मैं इसमें कुछ कमांड्स मेरे को शेयर करने हैं, तो चैट बॉक्स कहाँ से लेगा?
Sir? Sir, it is showing errors, sir. It is not in the pseudo files. What can we do, sir?
What is it showing? Hello.
Can you, sir, can you repeat a command?
Yes. Actually, sir is adding me in the group. I will share the command in that group, and you can execute those commands one by one.
Hello, sir. Can you hear us?
Yes.
So, sir, we were trying to follow the steps which were given on the quick start guide on 5G org. And what happened was that we followed all the commands. And at the end, when we were trying to install 5G or the last module which is given, sudo apt install open 5gs. So it shows that it has a very strong dependency on a module that has been deprecated for Ubuntu 22 version. The module name is libidn 11, and without that module it is not installing. So can you help us?
So which Ubuntu installation do you have?
Sir, we have Ubuntu 22. So it shows that for Ubuntu 22, that module has been deprecated and a newer version is there. So as a fix, I tried to install the 12th version for that module, but it is not showing up. Like it is still giving us the error.
Okay, so can you send the same in the group?
Okay, sir, I'll do that.
The 5G FDP group.
Okay, sir, on WhatsApp.
Yeah, so you have to basically enter this command. First you have to enter sudo apt update, and after successful completion of this command, you have to enter sudo apt install OpenSSH server nettools. When you will enter this command, it will execute.
So can you bit slow, sir? Sudo apt install.
I am sharing the command on WhatsApp.
Sudo apt install. After that, sir.
Yes.
And we can join WhatsApp group also. There you can write.
I have shared the command on WhatsApp.
Sudo apt install. After that, sir.
Sudo apt install nettool OpenSSH server, and after
Net
that
tools. Net net hyphen tools. Tools OpenSSH. Yeah. Yes. H hyphen server.
You have to install one more tool called.
It is asking, do you want to continue? Yes.
Sudo
Excuse me, sir.
curl. You have to install curl, sudo apt install curl curl. When it will ask for do you want to continue, just press Y and enter. After that, you have to install MongoDB. Okay, fine. And basically, we have installed the OpenSSH server in our virtual machine, so we can access from our host machine. This we are doing because we have to easily copy your command from the websites. So you can directly copy commands. That's why. So just in your host Windows, just press Window and CMD, and it will open command prompt. After opening that, you enter this command. First, you have to go to your virtual machine and enter command ifconfig. Ifconfig. When you will enter ifconfig, some information will be shown here. You have to search for ENP0S3 network interface, and there you will find an IP address.
Can you be a bit slow, sir, please? Sir, after that apt install NetTools,
yes,
open SSH server, what we do, sir?
You just have to press enter and it will finish some commands.
Yes, sir.
Then you have to enter ifconfig.
Econfig.
If config.
If config. If config.
127 DN 192.
If config.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You will find ENP0S3 0S8. Basically, you have to search for this IP address, which I have.
Yeah, config is over. If config, then
press enter.
Enter. Now,
when you will enter, there will be some information. You have to search for ENP0S8. ENP0S8.
0S8. If you EMP0S8, a command not found, it shows. Can you type it on your screen, sir, please?
Have you entered this NetTools and all? I have WhatsApp.
Yeah, NetTools over, sir. Install NetTools. Open SSH server is over.
That's fine. I mean to say
after that, sir.
Please go to the WhatsApp group, copy the command from there, and
yes, sir, I am in WhatsApp group only. From there only, I typed sudo apt install NetTools open SSH server. Then, sir,
if config is not found, it means that NetTools command is not successfully run.
Sudo apt install NetTools open SSH server.
डॉक्यूमेंटेशन बताना ओके स्टार्ट
इधर डॉक्यूमेंट्स चलने
नहीं वो MongoDB ऊपर क्या था MongoDB इंस्टॉलेशन का अच्छा 22 अलग अलग वर्जन के ये क्या है
ये भी करना पड़ेगा
अभी तो नहीं करते
ऐसे
Is your command working?
No, sir. Up to this, it is okay, sir. Sudo apt install net tools. And open, and then now I am getting it as net tools is already the newest version.
There is a like you are installing installation successful or it is unable to find the tool. Like
Sir,
you have to enter net
net that is not what you are telling. I am not getting, sir. Net net
Hyper tool.
tools. Yes. Tools.
Yeah, net if config, sir.
You may just copy that from WhatsApp.
Voice is breaking, sir.
I am
Can you
telling
please
that
type
just
it in
copy command
WhatsApp?
from
Copy command from
WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp I am looking into. After this NetTools Open SSH server, after that I am not getting. You are telling something net if config.
Can you take a screenshot of your command and send me?
Sure, sir.
Mani sir, can I ask, like I have just completed the Ubuntu installation and I'm able to log into the virtual machine on the Ubuntu. What is the next step I have to do?
You have to restart the machine, and when it will restart, you have to press the right shift key.
Right, sir.
The other steps, I think it will take some time and
Mani, I have a suggestion.
yes, sir.
And if everyone agrees, if all of you agree, Mani can continue the steps, all the steps, and you note it down and also getting recorded. Because if all of you are doing it simultaneously, some of you may get some error, and it will take very long time. So if everyone agrees, can we ask Mani to continue the installation so every step so that it gets completed? Otherwise, it will take very long time. So, what's your opinion? I mean, everyone I'm asking.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
that
Yes,
is
sir.
good.
That will be great.
Then we can go to the recordings and try to.
Yeah, correct. Because
In
otherwise,
addition to recordings, the procedure also can be circulated, sir.
okay. Yes, all those manuals and all can be circulated. Good. So,
Yes,
Mani,
sir.
can you just continue on your machine itself, and everyone can just try to see, remember, note it down, and later on we'll share recording plus whatever documentation we have. So go ahead,
Okay, sir.
Mani.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. So after installing this ifconfig, this command, after entering this command nettools and nettools and OpenSSH server, we have to enter the command ifconfig.
Configure.
We will get this output, and we have to search for enp0s8 and search for this IP address 192.168.56.102. just note down this address. Now we will access our virtual machine from our host PC. So just click here this window button and enter CMD command prompt. Will show this. We have to open this command prompt and just enter this command SSH and my username of my virtual machine @ IP address of my virtual machine 192.168.56.10. Just press enter. Enter yes. Enter. Here it is asking for my password, so I will enter password of my virtual machine. And so this will open this command prompt. Okay, fine. So now we can start our work to install the Open5GS. So to install Open5GS, first we need to install some dependencies, and there is a web UI in Open5GS, and that web UI is used to manage users, and to run that web UI and store data of users, we need a database management software. Like in this case, we will use MongoDB. MongoDB is a popular open source software which is used as a database management. So we will install MongoDB. So some participants have issue in installing this MongoDB. So you can resolve that issue by connecting to a different network, or you have to change your DNS server so that you can fetch the network. You can fetch the IP address of the Debian servers. So I will follow MongoDB installation. I will go to the official website of MongoDB, and after going there, I will follow the installation instructions for Ubuntu 22. 6 and above are available. Wait a minute. So I will go to this link, install MongoDB. I will search for MongoDB installation, and MongoDB Community Edition I will install, not Enterprise. Install on Linux, and I will install for Ubuntu. And it will open this page for me. I will just follow the instruction from this page. So GNU PG and curl are the prerequisite to install MongoDB. I will install curl from using command apt install curl. GNU PG is already installed, so I will not install. So in my case, I have already ran this command sudo apt install curl also. So it will show that curl is already installed. Sudo apt curl. So it is showing that curl is already newest version. So I will just enter this public GPG key from here, copy it from here, and Just paste it. It has added this key. And I will follow for Ubuntu 22.04, not 20.04. Okay, fine. Then I will update my list. So here we can see it is fetching MongoDB version 7.0. Okay, fine. Then MongoDB has been installed. Now I will start my MongoDB and check whether it is working. Here I will discuss about a command systemctl. Systemctl is a system manager of a systemd manager of Linux, and systemd is an initiative system. I mean to say that it is a very basic kernel level software which is essential to run Linux. So systemctl is system manager for this systemd. So we will use systemctl command. So there are different options to run this command, like systemctl start, restart, and like start, restart, stop, and other commands also we will discuss as we go. So in this case, we will run our MongoDB and check whether it is available installation. So first I will check state of our MongoDB. State MongoDB. MongoDB is our service. Systemctl basically system manage our services also MongoDB. Saying it is not wrong. Okay, we have not installed the MongoDB yet. Okay, fine. We have to install the MongoDB. So using this command, MongoDB org, I will install. So MongoDB installation has completed. Now I can check the state of MongoDB. system CTL. System CTL is a system manager of Linux, which basically handles different services status for MongoDB. So here it shows that loaded and its current state is inactive. So I will start this. And verify its state again. So it is active now. Now I will enable this. Enabling this MongoDB, by enabling this MongoDB, it will automatically start at the boot time. So I will enable this because every time my system will start, I want my all the components of my 5G Open 5Gs to automatically. Okay, done. After installation of this, I can install or Open 5Gs software. So to install Open 5Gs, we have to modify the default repository of our Ubuntu system. And to do that, I have to enter this command sudo apt sudo apt update. I will enter all these three commands. By the time it installed, I want to show you something. Okay, I think it has been installed. Okay, fine. I will verify my Open 5Gs installation by running this command. Okay, so this command basically lists all the services which have this matching name Open 5Gs. So here we can see this that these following components are running, and this is loaded in active and running condition. So here we have verified that our 5G Open 5GS installation has been completed, and now we will install web UI to manage users. And to manage users, to install web UI, we have to install its dependency, which is Node.js. Node.js basically is a software which used to run JavaScripts in a like in backend. It basically run the JavaScripts in backend and help and work as a dependency to our web UI. First we will install Node.js. So we will follow these commands. So this command is it basically import the GPG key for Node.js. Okay, fine. I have to change my network basically, which is currently MS and okay.
Hello, sir. Mani sir, this is Akanksha. I am getting the same error.
Okay, fine.
No PGP data found.
It is basically error which is due to the net. It is basically the network error. It is unable to resolve the host. Okay, we are getting this error. Wait a minute.
Are you connected, Mani? Mani, are you still connected or? Madhukar may call him.
Somebody is connecting, he was disconnected.
आप वो प्रेजेंटर कर दीजिए। ओके, इसमें तो कुछ दिखा नहीं रहा है। ओके फाइन, ठीक है सर। So when we get this error like this one, could not resolve host tab nodesource.com. So it basically your error from your network side. So the Wi-Fi I was previously connected to was DNS server of that Wi-Fi was not unable to resolve that address. So I just connected to a different network. You can change your DNS server also to resolve this error. So in my case, I have changed this my network MSM to Hometel, and this error has been resolved. And you can follow this instruction. You just have to follow this instruction.
Sir, we are not able to see your screen.
Okay, fine. Give me 2 minutes. सर पार्टिसिपेंट्स को दिख नहीं रही है स्क्रीन।
Mani, now I made you presenter. Now you'll be able to share.
Okay, sir.
Are you able to share?
Wait a minute. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So earlier my network was set to MSM, which was unable to resolve this address. So I just changed this, and my error has been resolved basically. So you can also try changing your DNS server by following these steps. You basically have to change your network configuration. So you have to change this, make changes in this file. Sorry. So currently there are no settings. You have to manually enter these settings. all these Ethernet 0, and when you will enter this and change this server, you will automatically able to resolve that address. You have to change your server to Google's like 8.8.8.8. And after editing the file, you have to enter sudo net plan apply resolve ctl status. This command. So we will continue with our installation.
जी नमस्कार.
So after importing GPG key for our node source code, we can install this by entering these commands. Actually, there is also a version of Node.js is available in the default repository of Ubuntu, but that version is outdated. So to install latest version like major node version 20, we run these commands. I will share the complete installation documents after this class. So just follow and take an overview of what we are doing.
Manish sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, can you add up my number on WhatsApp group?
So you are installing Node.js as of now?
Node.js. Manish sir.
लेकिन फायरवॉल का तो संबंध ही नहीं ना, अभी तू लगा राउटर वगैरह कुछ तो लगाया है ना.
So Mani, do you have step-by-step guide in a written format somewhere, or is it there on some site, or
Sir,
someone want to refer later on? Is there any documentation available?
Not complete documentation.
Mani,
Like
आपका वो आवाज आ नहीं रहा.
Sir, it is not a complete documentation at one place. We have to go. We just have an overview that how we can do this. Like we need Node.js and MongoDB. And these dependencies we need, and we have to do it like this only. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
you are audible.
yes.
Okay.
Mani, are you connected or?
So yes, he was also speaking. He was audible also.
So my installation, Node.js installation has completed. Now I will go for web UI installation.
We can see your screen. Okay, this is the guide. Okay. So
Yes,
maybe we
sir.
can share the URL of this where all these
No, actually, sorry to interrupt,
installation
sir.
steps are
Whatever
there.
he is telling, it is not as per this order. That is a problem.
Mani, but your audio is not coming.
So whatever
Is
Mr.
it for
Mani
everyone
shows,
that audio is not coming, or it is for me?
audio, Mani sir's audio is not coming, sir.
Okay, Mani, are you around? Okay,
Yes, sir.
yes. We
Now
can hear
coming.
you.
Yes, I'm sir. Actually, I already discussed about this guide, but we
Okay,
can't
okay.
follow this guide step by step because there are many different errors we will get.
Okay. Anyway, so this guide along with the recorded video which we have today. Okay, so can we go further? That JS node installation is still on.
That has completed, sir. Now we will go to web UI installation.
Okay. So in the installation process, how much more time do you think it will take for you?
Sir, some half an hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Now we can install our web UI using this command. At this stage, we have seen that we have these processes running. These are the network functions of our 5G core. It's already installed and means it is running in the background also. And we can now we will install a web UI to interact with our 5G core. So once this installation will complete, it is downloading.
Okay.
Software.
So there's AMF, SMF, these all are running now, right?
Yes, sir. All these are running. It is specified that loaded, active, and running.
And it's look like it is a combo core of 4G and 5G because I can see serving gateway also is PCRF. So the
Yes, sir.
network function related to 4G is also there, MME, HSS. So that means a combo core of 4G and 5G.
Yes, sir. Sir, we have actually discussed that we have Open 5Gs is there. In Open 5Gs, there are two types of implementation: NSA core, which is non-standalone core, and these are the network functions and services available for that, and SA core, and these are the network functions available for SA core.
Okay.
So we have both NSA and SA, and in this session, we demonstrated the SA core only.
Okay.
I think it will take a long since.
So it takes time, right? Okay.
So our web UI has been installed. Ctl sudo, and if we run this command again, we will get one more service web UI.
Okay.
It is not running actually. Okay, so we have to do it again because there is some network connectivity issue.
Okay.
I think there is some issue with also.
Are you facing some problem or?
Some network problems that I'm facing.
Okay.
It is unable to connect to this specific. Okay.
If you are facing some problem and not able to resolve, then maybe we can resume some other day if it is.
Sir, it is done actually. Matlab, it has been downloaded.
Okay, okay.
So web UI has been installed. So,
Okay.
to verify that it has been successfully installed and running, we'll run this command again. And here we can find one extra component like web UI. So this or web UI service is already running. And to open this web UI, we have to enter this address. Localhost. So, or open 5GS web UI has been started. So it is locally running, like it is running on or localhost only. If you will stop this service from here.
Okay.
CTL stop web UI. Web UI. This will not open. Unable to connect error. And once you start this, will again open. So the default username and password for this web UI is admin is the username, and 42123. Let me check. 1423. Sorry. So this is our default web UI. In this web UI, we can add a subscriber. It will ask for details for the subscriber, like MC, subscriber key, which is used for mutual authentication and all these details we have to fill.
So can we say that now my 5G core is running here, right?
Yes, sir.
And using this GUI, I can add a user, customer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now in upcoming steps, we will install a URN simulator. URN sim, which is basically a simulator for GNB and or user equipment. And sir, it will take some more time. So
maybe we can do that later. So we were able to install 5G core. So can you show some of the things happening without the simulator? Something can we show in this?
sir, not without the simulator. Only things we can see is the configuration files. Once our simulator will run, it will fetch some data and all the logs.
Okay. So let me ask everyone here that, so today what we could do till now is to install 5G core on a laptop, and we are able to add a customer using the GUI, which you can see here. Another step would be that to have a user equipment in GNodeB, and for that we can install a simulator, which is also open source. Which simulator do we have, Mani?
URN sim.
From Open5GS.
Not from it is independent from Open5GS. It will work with it will work with any 5G core.
Okay, and this is open source.
Yes, sir. It is open source, and basically it simulates the GNodeB and user equipment.
And then once we install this, we can connect with this core and we can see all the messaging which is happening or using the Wireshark and all, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's open it for any question. I think we are around 40 plus participants. Do you have any question and did you get the
Sir,
installation process which he tried to explain? Although doing a hands-on online is a difficult task, but he tried in spite of he being right now he is at IIT Roorkee for training. So, and in spite of that, he agreed to take this session. So, okay, let's open and have any questions on the 5G core, and maybe we can have 1 hour more some other day and try to install USIM simulator and then see those call flows. So let's open it and have any question or let's have a discussion.
Sir, is it possible to have in steps in Word file, sir? How to install, do all these things again?
Mani, did you hear? For me, the voice was not clear.
Sir, is it possible to have all these steps in a Word file so that we can do it on our own?
Okay. So Mani, the request is that can we jot it down in a Word file? Maybe you can copy the steps from the websites and create a manual kind of thing for installing a 5G core. This one which we did.
Okay, sir, I will do that.
Actually, sir,
Okay.
but along with the step now, it is only a suggestion. I do not know whether it is possible. Just below each step now, if you give us the screenshot, that will become self-explanatory.
Okay. Yes. So although that is not ready-made, so he may take certain time to do it.
Definitely will take time.
Surely we will try and work out that. We'll try to create a handbook along with the screenshots in between. Maybe we can use this video to capture those screens are already be there. We can take a sort of screenshot from here, or maybe if he does again, he can do it. So we'll try. Mani, is it doable?
So it will take some time.
Okay, so we agree with the timeline. So if you can do it, that will be great.
Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, the best option is can you provide the virtual hard disk so we can add that hard disk. All things is there.
Okay, so it's a new suggestion that can we provide a virtual hard disk with everything, all these things already done, sort of.
So we can
Mani, are you aware about this?
Yes, sir. Instead of the hard disk, we can provide the complete virtual machine.
Yes, you can complete
Sir,
VM machine. You can provide
sir,
VM machine.
Sir,
Because
the audience
on
are
the side, many errors are showing in the command, so we cannot resolve that problem.
Sir, actually, audience are from different backgrounds, sir. Even if it takes time, if you provide us the manual with the screenshot, even if it takes time, may not be an issue because at least for 3-4 years we are going to work in this. The people are different background.
Okay.
So that will be the permanent solution, I think.
So manual part for sure we will try and do it. In addition, like can we provide like a suggestion was that a virtual hard disk for complete VM. So are we trying to say that we'll create an image of the installation and provide it? Is that the case, Mani, or what?
Yes, sir. Similar to that. And
So
we will just provide an image of our virtual
everything
machine and
already installed, right? Everything already done, so that anybody can like copy that image and his system start running. Can
Yes,
that be
only we mount that machine and we can start the further process.
okay? Okay. Okay. So let's see if that can also be done. That's a good idea. Okay.
But sir, if you go with that image, we don't get a feel of that is installation. And usually what happens when we'll be, I have seen here when we use for SDRs like way virtual machine using GNU Radio and all. Sometime version changes, many errors come, so that those things have to be debugged. So if we have a hands-on this practice, that would help us to debug those errors also. We can also understand those error correction methods.
Okay, fine.
That is good way. That is we can, for a demo option, that would be virtual image file. That is a good option where we can plug and play and start working with the system. But this with the manual, if you give with a screenshot, we can try. And then if there are errors, then we can also try to debug. That would make us more.
Fine. That we have already agreed to give, so let's do that. We have a raise hand, one more raise hand from Dr. Jaipreet Kaur, ma'am. Dr. Jaipreet, do you have to say anything? In the meantime, you can unshare screen, Mani. Okay, so Mani has done a really hard work to showcase this installation. All of us know that whatever you know, there will be some or other errors coming, and you have to resolve while you install that, which he encountered many problems, but he resolved, and finally he was able to install the 5G core. So it's a really a wonderful work. And then we are also giving some sort of homework to create a manual to Mani. So please take some time and do that for us. I think there is a raise hand again, Akansha ji.
So, sir, this GNP simulator that you are talking about, UE ransom, sir, is it a GitHub repository or a software? Mani, sir, if you could answer that.
Yes, it is a GitHub repository, and you have to build it from the source only.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Acha, in this, can we actually add users and see if we are providing QoS-based channel access? So, is that possible using that simulator?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Maybe you guys can try yourself also, because
Yes, sir.
you
That
all
is
are
why I was
experts.
confirming whether
Correct.
it is a GitHub repository or not, because I
Okay.
Googled it and I found a repository. That's why I wanted to build it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good. Anybody else want to say something? Dr. Jawahar?
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Really, they put a lot of effort, and we have to appreciate. I think there is some problem, sir. All are muted.
Hello.
Yes, you are audible. Go ahead.
I'm logging from Japanese account, and I have a question. Like, we have installed this 5G core along with it, and there was last question regarding setup of any core. So there are some IP addresses. So where can we get those IPs?
Mani, could you hear him properly?
There are some of the IP addresses that are mentioned in this 5G core documentation. So regarding the editing of BioML files.
Dr. Jaipreet, can you write on our WhatsApp?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
He'll be writing on a chat box. Let's look at the chat box. Dr.
Good afternoon, sir.
Nagendra, mic is on if you want to say something, sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, it's good that he has shown the troubleshooting steps. I really appreciate it. And a couple of questions, sir. One is on, can we use this simulator to have different user equipments for different user applications? In the sense that, can I bring the data from some vehicular VVX kind of application or AR VR application data from the because you are telling that it is a UE user equipment, so the data that is getting pushed up onto the core 5G core can be from a different set of applications. Can we bring or can we realize that kind of situation here with this simulator?
In my opinion, it is a normal kind of a mobile user simulator. So I don't think the V2X kind of simulator or AR/VR kind of UE simulator would be there. Money, if you want to add something.
It basically simulates the user equipment only, and it basically
because
creates the tunnel in also.
User equipment can be of different for different applications, right?
Yes. It is for generic like mobile devices, and you can tweak the source code of the URN SIM and modify according to your requirement. Like for example, if you want to simulate it as an IoT device, then you can change the parameters and source code and achieve that. But you have to dig deeper for that.
So were there any tries like that done on this kind of software?
Sorry?
Any trial, as you mentioned that we can customize that particular parameters. Were that kind of experiments done on this simulator?
Like in Open5Gs itself, a test setup is given in which 3 URN simulators are there, which load Open5Gs heavily with 30 Gbps of data. And let's see that.
Yeah, that's what the claim that was there on the website. But what about the other applications? That's what I was wondering.
You can change that. And even if it is not possible with parameters, you can change the source code slightly.
Oh, we have to change the source code only directly. Okay. A second thing, because we are deploying this 5G simulator on the virtual box, can we realize the CPU properly? See, even installing the MongoDB is becoming a troubleshooting if there is not an Intel processor. If the AMD processor is there, even that cannot, you cannot install the MongoDB there for this, because this application dependency is on the MongoDB for the JSON files. That is not getting installed on the AMD. I think you whatever the demonstration is given, it is on the Intel processor, right?
Yes.
So it will be very difficult for people who are using the AMD processors. Have you tried for that one?
No, I have not tried.
But that will be a caution. We have to make sure that people, again, even if you give the appliance, if you give the complete appliance, export your entire software as a package, for them, they will not be able to install also. That will be, again, it will be an issue. So we have to put a caveat that this is going to run only on i5 or Intel processors only. Because
Actually,
the CPU,
I have already mentioned the requirement. Maybe
you have mentioned that in the requirement, but for the other people who are trying on AMD processors or other processor, you have to be very careful on this one, because they'll also have to troubleshoot a lot on this one.
So good that Dr. Nagendra has actually mentioned that that has to be written in bold somewhere, that yes, while you install, please use an Intel processor. Although just saying requirement as i5 may not like click into mind of everyone. So you're right. So very right. Thank you.
So
Thank you for
that application also we have to run, sir, multiple applications. We have to check it now. That is what we have to do. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, sir. Thank you for bringing this particular session. Definitely, we have to do exploration a lot on this one, and
Yeah,
hopefully our people will do.
So this session may be taken as like sort of a motivation to start doing these things if
That's
if
true.
it is
That's
not
true,
being
sir.
done. Many of you already be having this or doing this, but wherever it is not, this may be a motivation to start, and everyone can do himself or herself looking at all the steps given at the Google somewhere. But yes, I mean with the steps shown, you know, the complexity or the problems which we encounter. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
so
For a non-telecommunication engineer, definitely a good rigorous work has to be done. For a
yeah,
computer science engineer, rigorous work has to be done on the telecommunication aspects. That is
correct.
anyway you are covering on that one. So it is a mixture of multiple things are going on in this session. It's really good.
No, at least we'll get some idea, because now even if you just know that yes, it can be done on a simple laptop. So you can give a project to your students that your work is to install a 5G core on a laptop or a desktop. So they will do research and try read different document, and maybe we'll be able to do it.
True,
So
sir. That's true, sir.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll expect more things coming on the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank
And
you,
there are
sir.
many other things, like he shown you only the 5GS kind of environment, wherein once you install, all the network functions are already installed. There are other open source core where every network function has to be installed separately. Mani, if you can brief about that also.
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat, please?
So we installed 5GS open source course. There are other options also. If you can just tell everyone that what are the other option and how it is different.
Yes, yes. And there is an option like free 5GC. It
Free
is also
5GC.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
So what is the
What about
difference
SIMU
between the
5G,
two
sir?
in installation process?
Uh, Installation process is similar in
Okay.
these two cases.
Okay.
And the basic difference is there is no standard repository for free 5GC, and we have to build it from the source itself.
Okay.
Other things are more or less similar. We have to install and we have to edit some configuration files.
Okay.
Anything on the SIMU 5G, sir? SIMU 5G. SIMU 5G.
SIMO 5G.
SIMU 5G, I have not heard of that. Basically, I have worked on the 3 open 5G cores, and others I am not that aware.
Any idea about Nokia 5G emulator? Nokia 5G emulator.
No, he may not be aware.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
On Thursday, we have another session similar to it, but it's not installing the 5G core, but on an installed simulator, what all teaching or education can be done. So I'm trying to have a session from a company called Rebecca from Kolkata. So they will be also telling you that with such environment, what kind of teaching or education on 5G can be done. So we'll hear from them whether it is beneficial for us or not. We'll figure it out. So I think it was a good session overall. Anybody want to give feedback to Mani? Any of you, if you like to give a feedback about him?
Yeah. Wholeheartedly, on behalf of our college, SSN College of Engineering, I thank Mr. Mani. No, it is really great. No, even beyond 1 o'clock, how difficult it is to teach, and really hats off, Mani. And in addition, just considering the number of participants and the number of labs, 5G use case lab, and even in future there may be 5G ecosystem lab. And if you prepare a manual for us for installation manual, that will be better. Okay, that's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So thank you so much. Madhukar, are you around?
Sir, thank you so much, sir,
Yes, sir.
for considering our request and arranging for this simulation or the a session where we can teach our students with this. Thank you, Mani, sir. If you can give us your mail ID, we can contact you for any kind of doubts. Thank you, Ashok, sir, for arranging this beautiful session. It was very helpful, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I think he is already in our WhatsApp group. We have added him on the WhatsApp group. So maybe any query you can route on the group, or maybe we'll share his email ID, or you can send the email to us. We'll forward it to him. So we do not want to flood him because he is already doing a course at IIT Roorkee as of now.
Okay.
So in between Saturday, I have catch hold of him. So thank you.
Sir. Thank
Yeah,
you for
thank
your
you.
time. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Madhukar, over to you.
Yes. Thank you, Mani. Thank you very much. We know it, you got a very short time when we informed you to take this class, and it was a wonderful effort from your side, and from your experience and knowledge, we are able to that we can install the 5G code in our laptop itself, and this knowledge base will enrich our FPP program. And thank you for your wonderful effort, and thanks all the participants also who have taken time and made this session successful. And Mani, we request you that you may come once again for all the feedback. And thank you all of you. Thanks, Mani. Thanks, big thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mani. Thanks a lot. So let's close for today. Thank you. And I request everyone to please